Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on Strip Down, the Bass Invaders.
Searching for more, oh, hungry still. What can you see? Everything. Tempo dello scudo, nunca fallo, un momento che creo.
You are watching Strip Down's 192nd episode with the Bass Invaders. That's how you start off a show. I've been saying this pretty much every other week since 2013 started, but like this is easily the most complex setup we've ever had on Strip Down. I think that's a testament to our crew. That's a testament to this show that is called Strip Down because it started with one person sitting on a couch with an acoustic guitar. And I said it in January for a band, I said it in March for a band, but this clearly tops the most complex setup we've ever had on this show. Big props to May Trohack. We'll meet her a little later, but what people at home might not know or might not realize is that each week our audio op is mixing the band literally 8 feet from the band. Usually they have their own little private soundproof room to do this properly, but we ask our audio ops to do it just because we don't have the space about 8 feet from the band. It's sounding great tonight. Welcome the Bass Invaders to Strip Down. How's it going?
Good.
All right, you guys feeling good?
Yes.
Do you want to do some introductions? Just introduce the band. There's so many connections to Strip Down and the crew here. I'm really pumped for tonight.
Shall we start with the closest connection?
Sure, let's do it up.
Me.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Well, you are wearing my belt. And one of the oddest.
Don't tell them.
No.
Why?
Yeah,
Leave it there.
okay, well we'll leave it. It's probably better in their heads. But this
Yeah.
man's wearing my belt. I won't explain why. But just.
It's
All
true.
right.
It's true.
It's true. It's my belt.
We have Carl Krysa.
Kyle Krysa, brother
Of.
of our own Bryn Krysa,
Brother of the
the founding member of Strip Down.
Yes.
She helped build what you see here today. She's been with us since the show began in February of 2008. One of like the 2 original people left on crew. She's moved her way up to director. I guess you've seen the show probably once or
I've
twice.
seen it so many times. I can't believe I'm here. I'm like, hi mom, you know.
Do you ever get to like listen to it though, or is she just talking over top? Like, oh, you got to see this next shot where I took
Well,
this
once in a
angle
while
and-
she takes a break and to get a drink or something.
She
I
takes
can
a
just
breath.
listen to the music. So.
Well, that's actually kind of cool though. It must be weird being on this side of the television.
Yeah,
and being
it's
on
kind of weird. It is. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
I'll get used to it though.
I'll always remember you as the guy I Facebooked in November asking what your sister would like for Christmas,
Yeah.
and you got back to me in February.
Yeah, I was a little late.
So
You'll be prepared for next year.
I am.
though.
I got 10 months to get that now
There you go.
for Bryn for Christmas. Okay, keep going. Some more introductions.
We had Ryan Anderson, a 7-string guitar.
And how have you never
Ryan
been on the
Unger.
show before?
I said Ryan Anderson.
You did.
No, yeah. No, Ryan Anderson is another Ryan.
We're not married. He did.
No, this is the good Ryan.
Yeah.
The other one is good too.
And again, I don't know how you haven't been on the show before.
I don't know. Yeah, I just
Like
missed
you're
out
all
every
I
time.
see you play in bands all over the city. I've known you.
I know, and they get sick of me, and then they kick me out, and then.
I guess.
Well, I
Let's
guess-
just be like, oh, we're doing Strip Down next week. That's it. I'm out. On to the next one. But welcome.
Thank you.
Gillian Snider, for sure you know Gillian.
Oh yeah.
And the electric accordion
Yep.
and vocals. And Anna Bekolay, electric fiddle, because if I say violin, people don't understand what I'm saying. So I say fiddle and vocals. Myself, Felipe Gomez on the bass.
I feel like someone else should introduce you though. Someone do this man justice.
Go ahead.
Jill.
This is Felipe Gomez, all the way from Chile. And he actually initiated the Bass Invaders project because it was him touring all over South America and Japan by himself as a solo bass artist, which is pretty crazy.
It's lonely.
And lonely, which is why he came to Saskatoon. He was lonely, so then he invited a bunch of his friends.
A lot of times I ask musicians if this is their first time on TV, and they go, in Canada, but that's actually true with you.
Yeah.
This is. So what actually brought you to Canada, if you don't mind me asking?
These guys.
Okay. Yeah. You're like, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. It's the only
Yeah.
place
Yeah. It was
the
like
Bass Invaders is going to fly.
no. Actually, I was here a couple years ago, and then I saw Jill, and I promised myself, if I ever go back to Saskatoon, I want to play with Jill. And then my first time ever, I played with Jill. We did like Sweet Dreams with a loop station, like trading the bass, Jill like just going all crazy, and it was fun. And then I just started meeting people, and I saw, oh, I'm so lucky I'm meeting these musicians. They are all so good. But finally, they all knew each other before me. It's like, yeah, Anna,
Yeah, small city.
yeah.
Yep.
So,
So when
here
when do you actually like form? Give me some sort of timeline.
I seen like a year and a half ago, like
Yeah.
we started kind of like working
2010, I think, wasn't it?
probably.
Okay.
It used to be like the show, just me and the bass, and then sometimes invite these guys to play a couple songs. But then actually my mom and my dad came for visiting me during the summer, and they saw Anna and Jill playing. They said, no, you got to keep those guys. And you gotta pay attention for what mom say, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Mums make the best bands.
Yeah.
I have a lot to talk about tonight, but I don't want to go long on time because I want to get as much music in as possible.
Yeah.
So that first song we kicked off the show with, what was that?
That's one called The Travel. Say it.
Travel.
There you go.
The Travel?
It's about Ernest Shackleton. There is a guy that went to Antarctica, a British guy, and he got something bad happen. They all survive. That's the thing. This is a story about survivors, and as usual, like how cold you can get when they move here.
Okay.
And those guys were in Antarctica, and they did like a epic journey, and so that's why the song is so long, and it's called The Travel, Part 1 and Part 2, and it's a positive way.
Nice.
I'm obsessed with all these big explorers and
Positivity.
yeah.
And it's so weird. I have got like the Bob Barker mic tonight. We ran out of mics and XLR. Like you would be, people's noses would bleed if they saw the setup we did tonight. But yeah, so I'm reminding you to spay and neuter your pets, I guess. It's weird. I keep wanting to like, as I'm talking, just kind of do this because that's kind of how I usually stand. And I know you can't hear me now, but this is what I do when I'm on stripped down. But I gotta, so just wave your arms frantically if you see me doing this because like people at home aren't hearing me right now. And I'm making the audio guy really upset, but we're back. So what's song number 2?
Oh, called Dance of the Fox.
Okay, this is the big one.
Is I don't know. Actually, it's a big expectation. But this is the song, this our new single for the upcoming album, and it's about the Red Fox and the Little Prince.
And you
that
have a
book.
video for this on YouTube,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. One of
And
the
that-
guys are working.
And
there.
that has another connection to Stripped Down, which we'll talk about maybe after the first commercial break. Because I actually want to bring him out. Who better to tell the story of the
Yeah.
making of the video than the man who works on Stripped Down? Maybe we'll bring Bryn out later. I don't know. This is... My
She
nose is
provided
bleeding.
The snake. That's important. The snake is very integral to
Yeah,
that.
That's right.
All right.
Not a big fan.
Let's go into the music. Take it away, Bass Invaders.
A long time ago, a pilot said that you can have a moth as a friend. Every once in a while, we'll get together and laugh at the first day we met. Well, since you are gone, I can't stop moving around your heart. I was surprised as I understood the mystery of the sound. Dance of the fox, sun so red. Dance of the fox, as red as your hair. Dance of the fox, sun so red. Dance of the fox, as red as your hair. Do-do-do-do. Now is the time when I think of you jumping around at the party of life. And I home I understood the beauty of the sound. Dance of the fox, sun still red. Dance of the fox, as red as your hair. Dance of the fox, sun so red. Dance of the fox, as red as your hair. Dance
watching Stripped Down with Saskatoon's own The Bass Invaders. I want to take our first commercial break because when we come back, I want to talk to the man who helped create the video for the Dance of the Fox. And again, I'm not talking into the mic, am I? Let's try that again. We're going to come back from commercial break and talk to the man on crew here who helped create the video, The Dance of the Fox. So let's say something to kind of keep the viewers on the edge of their seats. Make sure they come back after the commercial break. Some quick trivia or something that they're going to want to know more about the making of the video. What's something quirky? What happened?
We're going to be naked after.
Okay. I can't guarantee that, but stick around. We have lots more Stripped Down coming up right after this.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McWade, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcwade.com. Ultimo Euromoto. 204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
We are spending 60 minutes with the Bass Invaders, and on set right now, Mr. Dylan Evans, made famous, of course, by Dylan Evans Wants to Know. Our weekly segment here on Stripped Down. Usually you're tucked away in the control room, not out here where the action is. But this is a pretty big week for Dylan Evans Wants to Know because you've got a pretty sweet connection with the band.
I do.
You actually shot the video too, The Dance of the Fox.
Yeah.
So take me back. You sat down. You're like the first meeting with the band. We want to shoot a video. What does Dylan Evans bring to the table? He says, okay, I've listened to the song and now.
It was mostly I was in contact with Felipe because he was buying bass amps from me at St. John's.
Okay.
And he mentioned.
And you were like, would you like a video with that? that was you suggestive selling.
He's like, I got this song, Dance of the Fox, and I need a video. And I'm thinking, oh man, I have to train all these foxes to dance and like, oh, it's gonna be so tough. But no, we made this kind of cool video in Kyle's studio and. Yeah, it worked out really cool.
Thoughts, guys, working with Mr. Dylan Evans, was it a fun experience?
It was all good except the snake.
Oh, yes.
There was a snake on hand?
Bryn Snake Merlin was a player in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, and it didn't, I don't know, it didn't attack anybody, but it got pretty close.
For a second, there was a weird sound.
Sit here?
Like, oh, no.
Oh my God.
Playing a joke on me.
It's
finally.
back. No, it didn't bite anybody or anything. It was really cool. Yeah.
As far as shooting music videos go, there's always like some sort of, I don't know what the proper word is, trauma or something. There's always something that goes wrong that makes for a funny story later, but not at the time. Is there any of that?
It was
anything
pretty smooth.
Yeah?
I don't remember anything.
No, we just went through a few times and turned out pretty cool, pretty sexy video.
If people can watch it online?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, the Bass Invaders just will Dance of the Fox.
Nice.
Maybe you'll get some real foxes dancing and you'll search, but you will get there eventually.
Keep looking.
Keep looking.
Yeah. Make sure you put in Bass Invaders.
Yeah.
If you just put in Fox dancing, who knows?
Yeah.
I don't.
Might get some interesting stuff.
Yeah, I don't advise that. Who knows? All right.
Cool.
Thanks, Dylan.
get back
Should we
on
get
the
to more music, you guys?
Yeah.
All right.
So my next one is called Try of Fire.
And what's that about?
There's a story that I read when I was little, another book. This guy was being killed by like natives or like whatever people where this guy was, and he was an opera singer, so he started singing just when this guy was putting the fire on him. And then this guy's, oh, this is kind of cool. We never heard music like this. We want to keep this guy alive. And then he saved his life with music, and he stick around with those guys and had a happy life.
It's not a bad defense mechanism.
No, so I carry my bass all the time with me now.
Just in
So
case
see-
people try to
Guys,
light you on
guys,
fire.
look at-
No, don't light me on
Oh,
fire.
I can play a little. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
There you go.
sense.
Cool.
All right, take it away, guys.
try the fire. Dancing circles all around you, bright eyes and minds. Oh, this is carnival. Shadows and light, colors and light, shadows and bright colors and light. Try the fire, your desire. We'll try the fire. We'll try the fire, your desire. We'll try the fire. Oh, try the fire, your desire. Oh, try the fire. Oh, try the fire, your desire. Oh, try the fire. We'll try the fire, your desire. I'll try the fire. I'll try the fire, your desire. I'll try the fire. Oh, try the fire, your desire. I'll try the fire. Oh, try the fire, your desire. I'll try the fire.
We're spending 60 minutes with Saskatoon's own The Bass Invaders, and damn, you guys are a lot of fun. I was reading your bio. Eddie Van Halen of the bass guitar meets electric accordion, classical violin, guitar riffs, and Latin percussion. I guess you can't sum it up any more than that. I was listening to that last song, and there are parts where I wanted to like jump up and down and headbang with my awesome hair, which isn't as awesome as yours, but still pretty awesome. And then there's parts where I just kind of wanted to sway. So like, when you guys are performing for a live crowd, what are you looking for? Like, what's a perfect crowd for you guys? Should they be jumping up and down? Should they be fist pumping? Should they be swaying? Or does it matter? Do you care? What's the kind of response you're looking for?
Oh. I think we've been lucky enough that we play, like jazz festival, house concert, acoustic sets, metal shows.
Okay.
We play music for people that like music in general. Like, I don't think we had no.
Well,
Sometimes people headbanging, sometimes people like, the whole place is quiet, listen.
people call this a musician's band. Just musicians like this band.
Yeah, no, I could.
But we really like it when there's a gigantic crowd in front that are dancing and jumping.
And then, yeah,
Personally,
Lots of energy.
I'm passing beers
Yeah.
to the front.
Passing beers to the front. It always comes back to that.
Yeah.
Good,
Of course.
good stuff. Does that happen a lot?
Yeah.
People keep you guys
Yeah.
hydrated?
Yeah.
Was that like kind of like a reverse? We really like that. We're just gonna throw that out on TV so when people see you guys live, maybe that'll.
Yeah, guys, do it more.
Not so subtle.
And I'm kind of lucky. Like Anna doesn't really drink much, so.
So we get her drink tickets at
Yeah.
bars. It's great.
Some Sometimes we have like duels over Anna's beer makers.
That's
Well,
good.
Kyle too doesn't usually drink that much, so
Yeah. So.
Except that night.
he's
Remember
got
that
to
night?
drive. He's got to drive the band. So
A drummer that doesn't drink?
I know.
It's
We're breaking all sorts of new ground on 192. So when you guys call, bars and venues, I don't know if they call you now. I don't know how that works. But how do you like explain what you guys are?
Progressive rock.
Progressive rock?
Yeah.
That's good enough for them.
I think so.
Okay.
It describes it.
Because
It works. Now the next one is a code that when I made, I call it Space Invaders because I saw it sounds like a video game sounds from the 80s.
Okay.
So I don't know, we're all over the place, I guess. But we can say that's progressive rock.
Sure.
With
Well,
some folk.
I'm not going to segue any better than that. If you want to get to that song next.
Gypsy metal.
Gypsy metal? See, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a little closer.
Yeah.
Progressive rock is so.
Why didn't you say that before?
Yeah. We could have saved 5 minutes there.
So I could
Bands
get
with big amplifiers.
way more shows.
Fold out stage.
All right, we launch into the next song, you guys?
Yeah.
All right.
This one is called Bass Invaders.
Take it away, the Bass Invaders. You're watching Strip Down. We have to take our second commercial break, but we have lots more with the Bass Invaders coming up right after this.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto. 204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bass Invaders. Now's the time of the show we talk to this week's audio engineer, returning to the stripped down stage, or the stripped down audio booth, or what kind of is our audio booth.
Right.
Sitting 4 feet from the band, ladies and gentlemen, it's Metro Hack. How's it going? Welcome back.
Oh,
Yay! You're back.
What else to say?
There was the February of May, the March of May, the April of May, now the May of May, which is just
Yeah,
weird.
it's just a little redundant, I think.
But I don't even know if thank you covers tonight. This is, again, the most complex setup we've ever had in the history of Stripped Down. The Bass Invaders sound amazing, but like there's so much going on back there. There's like a looper.
Yeah, there really is. There's a looper, there's a lot of different instruments. XLR up the wazoo.
Yeah. Usually we get the 24-channel board just as like kind of almost a joke. We rarely use more than 16. Tonight we needed the 24. So you were doing a heck of a job. I kind of didn't give you much of a heads up. I was like, yeah, it's the basement. No, you'll be fine. just be here at 6 and we'll start setting up. But
Yeah.
good times? Is it good to feel good to be back?
Oh, definitely feels good to be back.
Yeah. What's new with May?
I'm going to be working, doing audio for the Memorial Cup.
Yeah, that's huge.
Starting next week.
I'm doing camera for the Memorial Cup, so we'll get to work together again, just
guess
not
so.
in this little room.
Yeah,
and
I
you'll
guess so.
probably have a better audio booth, or like
Yeah,
a audio booth.
I think so.
Then you'll get all like pampered, and you'll come back and be like, "This is
No.
unacceptable.
No.
This is unacceptable. I want to be more than
No.
4 feet from the band." No, you
No,
still come.
I
pound
think
it out
so.
here?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, welcome back.
Thank
See you again next week, maybe.
Yes.
I'll think.
Yes.
Okay. You want to throw it a commercial break? It's always fun when you do it.
Okay, let's go to commercial break. This is Stripped Down.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto. 204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640. The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto. (204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bass Invaders.
No vamos a hablar de humanidad si no quieres ver otra realidad. No vamos a hablar de humanidad si no quieres ver otra realidad. vas a hablar de humanidad. Si no quieres ver otra realidad, no vas a hablar de humanidad. Si no quieres ver otra realidad.
We are wrapping things up with the Bass Invaders. Did you guys have fun tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, it was such craziness for me to stand back and watch this go down, because this is so far removed from what the original show, Stripped Down, was. So thank you so much. Just when I thought I've seen it all and heard it all and stripped down, along comes the Bass Invaders. I've had so much fun tonight. Really quickly, you're going on a bike tour this summer, sir.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the big story right now.
From Vancouver Island to Saskatoon, all the way biking with the bass. So
But you
bike
need,
and bass tour.
but you need some help.
I need people that want me to stay in their backyards with my tent.
Okay.
So you can help me go on Facebook, the Bass Invaders, and then throw me an email there, and then I'm looking for you guys.
I feel like you told that story just like without it being kind of weird or abnormal. So you're going on a bass tour on your bike,
Yeah.
like a bike,
Yeah.
Bicycle, yeah.
Yeah.
and you're just gonna carry that while you.
I'm not telling people that I don't know how to drive.
Okay.
No, I'm biking because I just bike every day here,
Okay.
even during the winter. I don't know, it's kind of like a way of living. I love it. And then I'm looking volunteers for taking my bass between venues and stuff.
Okay.
And then so I'm backyards to stay with my tent.
So
where
for
there's
all.
mountains in between Vancouver Island.
I'm just scared of animals. That's all.
So for
I
all
like it.
information on the Bass Invaders and upcoming shows and stuff, where do people go?
The Facebook is the easier way.
The best place?
Yeah, we're playing Jazz Festival, and I think that's the last show we play until next year. No, until after summer. Sorry, guys.
Till
I
after
didn't want to
summer.
scare you now. After summer, yeah.
I wish we could have gone like 90 minutes or 2 hours tonight. I feel like we didn't do enough talking, but your songs were awesome and your songs were long, so it was almost like I had the night off. I just had to come on every once in a while and be like, hey, the Bass Invaders, and you guys would play 8-minute songs, which were amazing. So, I guess I got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts real quick? Say something profound while I run and grab the picture I need, okay? Say something profound. Say.
In Spanish.
Yeah, do it.
What's profound mean?
Very meaningful.
Very meaningful.
Oh, I can't.
Just say anything in Spanish.
Anything in
Say
Spanish.
anything
they
in
won't even know.
Spanish.
And we're back. You can check us out at Strip Down Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Strip Down SK. Do you have something yet?
Oh, no.
You're a
I'm
kindergarten
down. I'm
teacher.
down
Come
and
on,
out. I
baby.
need some uplifting.
No eres tú, soy yo.
There it was.
Do you say that to your kindergarten students too? You're trying to- yeah.
Should I be offended?
I just say so use me.
Okay. We have to thank Strip Down sponsors, the Hairstyle Inn, Ultimo Uramoda, Mr. Sicily Pizza, and Long and McQuaid for all things Strip Down. If you didn't catch that, here's where you can find us. Again, I had so much fun tonight. Didn't get to half the questions I wanted to, but let's wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time tonight, our 192nd episode, it's the Bass Invaders. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Where's your crazy hair or hair metal hair?
Mullet. Yeah, there it is. We got her.
His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best.